See, what had happened at first was, see, at first I was at the game.
Subriel Matias versus Liam Paro breakdown. Let's get to it.
Straighter, not
Yep.
roundhouse right hand.
And that's what we've been talking about. The straight shot is the one where he gets leverage on it.
I don't want to kill
Pull
somebody
back
for
a little
few
bit.
seconds.
Nah, I want a body on my record.
Now, I want to see you fight motherfuckers. I do. All right, I'm with you. I'm with you. As long as you're trying to fight the great, the best competition.
Subriel Matias was fighting Liam Paro at home, and he clearly got home cooking throughout this entire fight. I watched this fight. I watched it a couple times. I saw the referee every single time the referee broke up Subriel and Liam. He was looking at Liam. Every warning for anything he gave to Liam. Liam led in with his head, so did Subriel. They both led in with their head, both of them. But only Liam got a point. I mean, got a warning for that. Only him. When they went to a clinch, Subriel and Liam were both hitting each other in the back of the head. They broke it up and took a point from Liam Paro. I can't make this up. They both were doing the normal thing that fighters do when they're in a clinch. They bang each other on the back of the head. A normal thing. They bop, bop, bop. Normal thing. Liam Paro got a point deducted. No warning. A point immediately. And they both did the same thing. The home cooking was astronomical. But whatever. Overall, I thought Subriel Matias won 4 rounds. Tops. And that was a stretch to do 4. It was a stretch. You know, every time I watched it, at first when I watched it, I didn't have him. He won 2 rounds at first when I watched it. I watched it again, he won 3. I watched it the next 2 times, and it was 4 max the next 2 times. I was thinking that, you know, every time I watch it, I watch it again, and I might see him win another round, but it peaked out at 4. He won 4 rounds. The right person and white person won that fight. Subriel Matias is not as good as everybody claims he is. He is a product of his competition. He's a product of the style of fighter that fights him. He's a product of that style. All right. If you don't have a style of fighter that is fighting him that is good for his style, then he's not going to beat them. He's not going to beat them. Subriel Matias versus the top competition, Devin Haney styles on him. Bro, Shakur Stevenson styles on him. It is the style of fight. It's the style, not the fighter. It's the style. If you have somebody that's going to stick and move, bro, pure kryptonite. Pure kryptonite. The best fight for Subriel Matias is a Regis Prograis, a Teofimo Lopez, a Pitbull Cruz. Those are good fights for Subriel Matias because he is a style fighter. He's not going to switch up. His style is his style. That's just it. And if you switch up on him, if you present him a different style, he's a deer in the headlights. He has no idea what to do. This man gassed out after like 7 rounds. He was fighting with his mouth wide open after like 7 rounds. He wasn't throwing barely no punches until like the 4th round. Wasn't really doing anything. It's like, this is the killer y'all talking about? This is the monster? Liam Paro gave this man no respect. Absolutely none. No respect. Did he get clipped? He got clipped a couple times. Liam got clipped a couple times. And then he jabbed and caught him with 1-2s. He never really fully sat down and commit on some heavy punches to do some serious damage to Subriel. There was no reason. There's no need. All he had to do was box him, and he outboxed him. There was no need to sit down, plant his feet, and look for a monster shots like he did against Montana Love or anybody else. No. There was no reason. This man is going to keep moving forward. All you got to do is pepper this man with shots, hold him, make the referee reset, and then rinse, wash, repeat. And that's exactly what Liam did. That's exactly what he did. He proved that Subriel Matias was absolutely one-dimensional. Absolutely one-dimensional. Like, footwork, trash. Defense, garbage. One-dimensional. I'm just going to go right at you and I'm trying to knock you out. One-dimensional. I'm going to go in a high guard and I'm going to wait to see some type of opening and I'm going to throw a shot. One-dimensional. That's why Liam Paro beat him. Liam Paro beat him fairly easily. Fairly easily. And if they would have fought anywhere else, Subriel Matias would have got washed. Like, there were no points would have been deducted. There would have probably been warnings to both, if any. Subriel would have got washed. There probably would have been 12-0 skunk. A 12-0 skunk. Like, you might have been able to... anywhere else, Subriel would have maybe won a 12-0 skunk, or Subriel would have lost... he would have lost 10-2. Maybe won 3 rounds, tops. Or would have been a 12-0 skunk for Liam Paro. Because Subriel was completely outboxed. He's not as good as y'all claim he is. He's not as good as y'all claim he is. Now, against a level of competition that is going to stand there and try to bang with him, Subriel is going to dominate. He's going to dominate. He's going to dominate. If you stand there and try to bang with him. But if you throw some jabs, 1-2 pitter-pats, change up the level, change up the strength, Subriel landed a couple of good shots because Liam was standing there. But Liam, he landed the better punches. He landed the better, I'm going to say the better punches. He's landed the most punches. Subriel landed the better punches. But Subriel didn't land that many of them. And he hurt Liam a couple of times. But what good is hurting a motherfucker if you're not going to follow up? Frank Martin hurt Tank Davis. That's a whole other conversation. But Liam Paro landed some shots, but Subriel landed the better shots. But Liam Paro landed the most shots. And he landed the better body shots. He landed a lot of body shots on Subriel. Had Subriel's mouth wide open. Dude was pure gassed. He was moving forward off of pure emotion and muscle memory. Everything he was doing was off of muscle memory. This is what the memory told me to do. And then you look in the court and talk about, he's doing the right thing. He's breaking Liam down. And this is where Subriel steps it up, cat. This is where Subriel steps it up right now. This is how he normally steps it up. Subriel normally steps it up at around this time. Absolute unequivocal cap. Subriel Matias is not as good as people claim he is. Subriel Matias is the monster against a certain level of competition. Devin would have embarrassed this man badly. Absolute, pure embarrassment. Pure embarrassment. 100% embarrassment. Shakur Stevenson embarrasses this man. 100%. Now, we all believe that Subriel was more than what he is, right? More than that. Until he fought somebody who was not the stylistic matchup that was indicative of a fighter that he could stop. Right? They expected Liam Paro to just be standing there, moving forward and standing there. That's not what happened at all. Liam Paro caught this man, pop, 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 stepped off. Caught him again, pop, 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 stepped off. Liam Paro refused to stay on the ropes. Every time his back touched him, it was like hot grease. He jumped off. Every single time he refused. Because if he would have stayed there, Subriel would have obliterated him. That's what Subriel needs. He needs a stationary target. He needs somebody that's going to stay in front of him. That is not what Liam did. That is not what any elite would do. He would not stand there at all. They would not stand there. There would be no reason to stand there. For what reason? I'm going to stand in front of a puncher? Why? No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit him, bop, 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 and then I'm going to move off. Or I'm going to hit him, bop, 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 and then I'm going to grab him. Force the referee to reset. Force him to have to reset to work his way in so he can hit me. Yeah, then I'm going to hit him, bop, 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 and then hold him. Rinse, wash, repeat. This was a very easy fight for Liam Paro. It's a very easy fight, bro. It was a very easy fight to score. It was a very easy fight for Liam Paro. This fight was arguably easier for Liam than Montana Love. I'm sitting here like, bro, is this dude gassed? I'm sitting here asking myself, bro, did this dude Subriel perpetrate a fraud? Man, is this dude Subriel garbage? Is this dude hot garbage, bro? I'm literally thinking to myself, is this dude trash? Does he need somebody with their feet planted in the mud for him to be successful? The right person won this fight. Liam Paro beat Subriel Matias fairly easily. Fairly easily. 10 rounds to 2, 9 to 3. Beat that man fairly easily. 8 rounds to 4, whatever you want to call it. He beat him easy. Fairly easy. But it is what it is. So what's next for Subriel Matias? Well, Subriel Matias should have told DAZN that he's not signing with DAZN unless his first fight is Devin Haney. That's what he should have did. I'm not signing unless I have a unification with Devin Haney. I know Liam Paro is my mandatory. Unifications trump Mandos. I'll sign with you guys, no problem. I want the Devin Haney unification. He didn't do that. And instead, they just blame Devin. Why didn't Devin say, hey, Subriel, fight me? Why didn't Devin do? But Devin tried to fight him. But I guess y'all forgot that they said Devin, hey, well, we're fighting. And then after our fight this weekend, we'll reach out to you. That's a long-ass weekend. Yeah, well, we're going to send you some tickets to come out here to Arizona. That's a long-ass weekend because they ain't never sent no tickets. They ain't never even spoke about it. But what happened is they talked to Subriel Matias after that. Devin Haney yicking. He yicking. Yoker. Yicking. Yeah, they do all that. He's a chicken. He's a chicken. But you fight Liam Paro. I wonder how much money you made for that. Wonder how much money you made for fight Liam Paro. Wonder. I bet bread that you was going to make more money fighting Devin in a unification. But you turned that down. Yeah, you turned that down because money. Or you turned that down because you're fighting your Mando. Or you just went to DAZN and didn't even say, I'm not signing unless I get Devin. Yeah, you didn't do none of that. Then you just came out to talk shit about Devin. So you talk shit and then you got your ass whooped by Liam Paro, Devin's sparring partner. FYI. But anyways, so what's next for Subriel? I think Subriel Matias should go after Regis Porgray. He should go after Gary Antoine Russell. That's what I think. Gary Antoine just lost. Subriel just lost. That's a great fight for both of those guys to fight each other. It's a great bounce back fight for both of them. It's a stylistic gem. That's a war. That's a war because they're both going to go straight forward. That's a war. Someone's getting knocked out. All right. And that catapults whoever right back into title contention, right back into mandatory spot somewhere, right back into a title eliminator somewhere. So either Subriel Matias versus Gary Antoine or Subriel Matias versus Regis Porgray. Those are the fights that he should be trying to get to. Those are the ones. I really don't think, anybody else, or Jose Ramirez or any all that's irrelevant, bro. You want to catapult yourself back into title contention. You have a Gary Antoine, you have a Regis Porgray. There's the two fighters that Subriel Matias should be fighting. And both of those are stylistic fights, stylistic gems. I believe that he hurts Regis Porgray something serious. I believe he hurts Regis something serious, bro. Something serious. But he can get clipped too. He can get clipped. He's getting punched on by Liam Paro. But I think he hurts Regis something serious. And I think the fight with him and Gary Antoine is a toss-up. That's a toss-up. Someone's getting stopped, but that's a toss-up. That's a 50-50 fight right there. But both of them are exciting, and both of them will push Subriel or Gary Antoine or Regis Porgray right back into a title eliminator, a mandatory spot, or title contention, whatever the case may be. But those fights are the ones. For Liam Paro, it is unification or nothing else. Unification. The biggest name at 140 is Devin Haney. That is the biggest name. Devin don't even need the belts. He's the biggest name at 140. He's the biggest name. There is no money fight bigger than Devin Haney. None. Oh, well, BF, what about the purse bid for Devin? It's fucking irrelevant. That's totally irrelevant, man. Totally irrelevant. Totally. That Devin could have beat him damn self. He could have won that bid him damn self if he wanted to. No. What it is nobody bid on the fight. Nobody. One person bid. That's it. Nobody bid. The reason why nobody bid is because who the hell cares about goddamn Sandor Baloney? Who cares about him? Who cares? When's the last purse bid for any top name fighter that someone jumped at the woodwork? No, bro. Those guys, they are on the level where they can fight the top names. Sandor Baloney is not a top name at all. Not a top name at all. All right. Liam Paro, the IBF champion. It is Devin Haney or bust. That's who he should be trying to fight. Devin Haney. It's an in-house fight. It's a unification. Unifications trump mandatories. All right. You're not saving Devin Haney from nothing. Devin Haney can drop the damn belts. He could drop the WBC belt and he's still the name at 140. Still. Don't nobody give a damn about no Teofimo Lopez. No one cares about Pitbull Cruz at all. No one damn sure cares about Kulo. Liam Paro, a unification with Kulo is irrelevant. A unification with Pitbull Cruz is bigger than Pulo or Kulo, whatever his name is. Yeah, it's bigger. A unification with Teofimo Lopez is bigger than those two. And a unification with Devin Haney is the biggest fight at 140 for Liam Paro. It is the biggest fight. It's the biggest bag. It's the biggest fight. Biggest fight. The big Devin Haney without the WBC title is the biggest fight for anybody at 140. It's the biggest fight. Devin is the biggest fight at 140 for anybody. Any fighter up there. That's why they all mention Devin's name. All of them. All mention Devin's name. Because he's the biggest fight at 140 for all of them. Ain't nobody checking for no Teofimo Lopez. No one. No Teo's the name. Ain't nobody checking for him. Nobody's giving him shit for fighting Claggett, a dude with 7 losses. Nobody cares. It's A-okay for him to do whatever he wants to do. Ryan Garcia's name was literally made off of Devin Haney. All this hype and hoopla this man got, he got strictly off of Devin Haney. He damn sure didn't have it when he fought Tank. He didn't have it when he fight Duno, Duarte, Fortuna. Nobody else. He got all this hype and hoopla and everybody cares what is going on with Ryan because he fought Devin. Devin is the name. Devin is the draw at 140. Devin. But whatever about all that. Liam Paro should be fighting Devin Haney. If he can't get Devin, Teofimo Lopez. If he can't get Teo, he should be going after Pitbull Cruz. And if he can't get Pitbull, he should be trying to unify with Kulo. That is the order for Liam Paro. That's the order. And if he can't get none of those guys, if he can't get none of them, well, now you're looking at contenders. Now you're looking at the money that a contender brings because you're the champion, right? So now you're looking at contenders. You have the three aforementioned. You have Subriel Matias rematch in Australia. That'll be a big fight for Liam. You have a Gary Antoine rematch, or Gary Antoine fight in Australia. That's a big fight for Liam. And you have a Regis Porgray fight in Australia, which is a big fight for Liam, or wherever the hell he's from. I believe he's from the land down under, but wherever he's from. In your hometown. It's a big fight for him. It's a homecoming fight. You're looking for a big money fight if you can't get a unification. And out of the three, the order would be a rematch with Subriel Matias because you already beat him. It's an in-house fight and you already beat him. That's the number one that it should be because now they're thinking, can Subriel come back, right? You're trying to sell this. Or after Subriel, Regis Porgray, because he's tied to Devin Haney, and Devin Haney is the money. And then after, if you can't get Regis Porgray and you can't get Subriel rematch, then Gary Antoine, because that's a lose-lose situation for you, bro. If you beat Gary Antoine, it's like, okay. If you're more likely going to lose, to be honest, because styles make fights. So I'm just saying, you're more than likely going to lose to Gary Antoine, and you're going to lose at home to Gary Antoine. I mean, because styles make fights, bro. Styles make fights. His footwork is better than Subriel Matis's. His boxing IQ is better than Subriel Matis's. It just is what it is. So it's for Liam Paro, it should be unification. And if no unification, Subriel Matis rematch. You'll beat him easy. If no Subriel Matis rematch, Regis Porgray, you'll beat him easy. But you gotta look out for that no look left hook that he has, right? And if no Regis Porgray, then Gary Antoine, and you're more likely gonna lose. But you're gonna get paid because it'll be at home. But anyways, that's all I got for y'all, man. BFTB, shout out to the mighty LDBC. Rackety, rackety, rackety. And I'm out.